do white people make music that black people like still? The example is, do they make music that crosses over to a black audience? Not black people liking the white music itself, because we're seeing that those genres are starting to kind of move. Those little things are starting to kind of like fall apart. Like black people listen to all kind of shit now. Some of the younger kids, but
Yeah.
like the Michael McDonald's, the Police,
All
the
of those.
Genesis. Like remember back in the day, like it was Air Supply. Air Supply's "Take on Me" was playing. I think it was on that show, Adolescence, that we're going to review on Frames Per Second, and it was a big hit, and it crossed over to where you will sometimes hear some of these white artists played on black radio stations. I was like, damn, do they make music like that anymore?
Yep.
Who we got?
I don't know the names, but I do know, like, especially in the kid space
Mhm.
or whatever, like, music that your kids are listening to, like, parents ends up liking those songs too, like the pop songs. Like pop music is still big, you know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of times it's white folks, Like I think Taylor Swift makes songs that
That's what I was
yeah,
thinking.
yeah. She makes songs that
We know
black
the song,
people
but
like.
we bump. Okay, yeah, I got you.
That's what I'm saying. Like the kids would like it, and then you end up kind of liking it because they're listening to it constantly. They want you to play it. Yeah.
I think Adele,
Ed Sheeran.
Adele.
Ed Sheeran,
Ed
Adele.
Sheeran. Yep.
Snow Allegra.
What's
Snow Allegra White.
Oh no,
yeah,
you're
yeah,
right.
yeah.
She from
But
Palestine. Or something.
what's the other dude? The white guy has like almost like a box cut. What's his name?
Billie Eilish.
No, not. Well, Billie Eilish was the one. What's his name? Sam
Smith?
Sam Smith.
Sam
That's
Smith.
what I was thinking.
Yeah, Sam Smith.
They're
all
not popular, but Moonchild.
I love Moonchild.
Moonchild,
But they have
yeah.
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 Post Malone.
Shut up.
Yeah, because Sam Smith made that song "Stay with Me," right? Yeah, that song. That song
Okay,
is
that's
popular
one.
as
Yeah, that's a good
hell.
one.
But he makes quite a few, and other people do too. And a lot of stuff is on like movie scores and stuff. Like shit.
Miles loves the Bruno Mars, Lady Gaga. Song.
Yes.
Bro, he
Yeah.
be singing hard, bro.
Yeah.
Hard, bro. He be singing, like I have the shit
Yeah.
on repeat.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I noticed, like my kids they listen, but they would listen to that stuff. I see high school kids, like my Kendall's best friend. He only listens to metal and stuff like that.
He black.
Yeah, he black.
What's
yeah.
that one girl named Sabrina Carpenter?
Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah, a lot of her stuff. Like people like her stuff.
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry was once a thing. I don't know if she still is, but yeah,
Pink.
Pink. Yeah,
Pink was
man.
black though.
They
Yeah.
thought they
She
tried
left.
to market her. They
left-
definitely
she
tried to
left-
market her as a black girl
Yeah,
at first.
she left
Yeah.
because L.A. Reid was like managing her,
Yeah.
control her sound. Then she went
Yes.
completely rock.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. She
Christina Aguilera, she don't do music no more, does she? Or does she still?
Not, I don't think.
But
so.
but that's still kind of like back in the day. Like
Yeah.
Christina was
Yeah, I'm
one her voice. Yeah.
That's why I was thinking some of the newer artists. Like, shit, man, just go on TikTok and Instagram, man. Like, if you go to music, like trending, people are using that music on their videos, and it's not all the time like black folks.
So what is the white? So those are all good. Adele is a good one. I think Adele has. It's the way she sings that captivates us, and it is a pop-ish sort of sound. But there's some soul there with Adele.
It is.
You know, but these specific artists, like,
Lady Gaga,
okay,
that's another one.
And Adele married to Rich Paul.
yeah,
got a little black- she
yeah,
got a little black
yeah,
swag
yeah,
to her,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, I would just because y'all remember the '80s, bro. The '80s had them. Yeah.
All
Pop
and
up.
Oates, Sarah Smile.
Yeah,
like
You wouldn't know until you saw.
you wouldn't know Phil Collins.
Yeah.
Like those were our songs.
I feel like I should know her name, but being around the world, yeah.
Oh,
Lisa Stansfield.
I mean, yeah, she was.
But she was
Right.
she
Yeah,
was
yeah.
making music for like
Yeah, that's
black
like
people, quote unquote.
exactly.
But these are guys that
Okay.
they just make white music.
Yeah.
Only.
I know what Ken's talking about.
Yeah, but
yeah.
they songs just resonate.
I got you.
You know, and they just like, oh, that's the jam right there. there's that swing I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
There's a little bit
Yeah,
of
got
the
that little
swing into
swing.
it, bro.
That's why I
What's
like
your girl name with Rick James?
Tina
Tina Marie, but
Yeah.
she was a black artist.
Bobby
She was just white.
Caldwell was one of my favorite ones. Bobby Caldwell.
Caldwell.
But he had that one song,
I
and
guess you wonder where
Yep.
I've been. That was I never knew he was white.
If you listen to that, you wouldn't have thought he was white.
Never knew he was white, and he still sing. Well,
Yes, you
the
wonder where-
later recordings of him singing the songs still sound the same. So
yeah, Michael McDonald, but his shit had some soul in it because when he was with Steely Dan, right? Like you listen to some Steely Dan, bro. Them white boys had some groove, bro. You listen to some, hey man, them boys good.
Some of that yacht rock be
Justin
banging.
Bieber, of course.
Well, y'all
Yacht rock be banging, man.
But that's because they had black writers.
Yeah,
and
I could
stuff.
listen to-
so,
you
yeah,
right,
it was
Luther
just-
Vandross
it-
in the
it was-
documentary.
it was like white people creating black music.
Did you see that? I just saw recently that the Beatles songs, Ringo Starr didn't play drums on none of the songs. It was black drummers that played all of the albums.
Really?
He played live with them and performed, but he was not the drummer. I was like, damn, I never knew that.
I
That
didn't know that either.
yeah, this black man, one of the drummers.
But I mean, I never followed the Beatles like that. I didn't know that. That's an interesting fact. Right there. Yeah. Damn.
The Beatles are a fascinating story. I think that people should, yeah, they're interesting. But yeah, I was just kind of.
They don't have any like documentaries or movies about the Beatles.
Oh, yeah,
Oh
they
yeah,
do.
it's
They
a ton.
do?
Abbey Road. Oh, they got a few.
Abbey Road, and
Really?
there's I think there's a new Bob Dylan one that's out.
Yeah, my mom watched it yesterday.
The movie or
did she say it was
documentary?
good?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
movie they said was real good.
Yeah,
they
she
said
watched-
dude
it's
did a
on
great job. It's the
Disney.
dude from Doom.
Yeah.
Okay.
She watched it yesterday.
Post
there's-
Malone.
Y'all just gosh.
The Beatles' first album came out this week.
Oh,
That was one of the
okay.
things in history I didn't read it though. That first
Yeah.
album.
You know, the
1963.
album came out yesterday,
What's it?
back in 1988.
Was it?
Ryan, you appreciate this.
Will Smith.
He's the DJ. I'm the rapper.
Yes, sir.
Will Smith.
Will Smith.
I knew you was going. Yeah.
Bruh.
He
came
dropped
out-
a new one in anniversary.
Oh, Will Smith